So where does the district and where does the community kind of go from here in looking at options for a pool?
So today we kind of outlined with the architect and with this pool, the board has asked this committee to look at pool solutions, and so this is really the first time that we've had a chance to meet after the board meeting, which of course was just last night, talk about priorities. Priorities, of course, are student usage, swim teams, PE classes, but then also what makes fiscal responsibility, and then how do we build a pool that if there are other groups who are interested in using this pool would have access, so of course entry points and exit points, those types of things. So I think right now we're still in a little bit of the brainstorming stage, what is it that we need, and what locations best facilitate that.
We did see some kind of preliminary options,
Yep.
though, both at Roosevelt and Hempstead.
Mhm.
I guess where does the committee, where does the district go from here with regard to those ideas?
So I think the next time they come back, a couple of weeks, there'll be some rough prices associated with that. Right now we haven't talked price at all. So of course we've got $7 million set aside for this project, and so price is going to be an issue for us. And can we afford what we think we need? And if not, then where do we go from there? So I think the next, we meet every 2 weeks. So I think in the next month, maybe 6 weeks, so 2 to 3 meetings, we'll have some pretty concrete ideas about what we have, or what we can afford, what we need, and then make some decisions. I believe the architect was hoping by the end of June we'd have some more concrete decisions about how we're moving forward.
Okay, and so there was a lot of discussion by the school board about potential partnerships and some of the constraints associated with that. So, I mean, essentially, I guess, has the board reached a consensus or decision that, the district wants to build its own facility?
No, well, so what the board I think has come to consensus around is location. I think that to best serve our students, that location has to be either on or very near, adjacent to one of our schools. We just can't serve our students off-site very well. So still very open to the possibility of partners, of collaborating on a facility, but the constraints are, of course, with the finances, the once and sales tax ownership and those pieces, but also then serving students, which is what we're in business to do, maybe limits what some other people would think if they're still desiring to be partners in this project, but it doesn't certainly eliminate that possibility.
And so your thoughts on the plans that were presented today and kind of direction the committee is going to take from here?
They had some great options. We're looking at Roosevelt and Hempstead. Hempstead had 2 options. One is to stay in the current location where the pool is, but we would lose 2 swimming seasons that way, or look at an option to build next, adjacent to it, and that would not interrupt any seasons. So now they're going to put some numbers to the projects and see what's feasible.
Okay. I understand that, though, there are some concerns, though, with the addition at Hempstead with parking. Can you talk about that?
The architects thought we might lose a total of 76 spots. It's kind of minor compared to the 600 plus spots we have now. So I think we could work around that.
Okay. And what about Roosevelt? Your thoughts on that?
Roosevelt, the things are that we might have to build locker rooms, other rooms that we already have at Hempstead. So we'll know more when we see the numbers. Both sites would be good, though.